Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about another question that I get so much from people who are manifesting their SP, their specific person. And that has to do with, how do I live in the end when I'm manifesting my SP? What is this living in the end state? What does it refer to? And how do I do it? How do I achieve it? So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So obviously, this is a question that I get a lot, and I'm sure every coach in the manifesting community gets that a lot, because the concept of living in the end is front and center in the manifesting community and in all the manifesting teachings. Live in the end, live in the wish fulfilled, align with the right state, and so on. And of course, that leaves a lot of people wondering, what exactly is that and how exactly do I do that? And as you know, on this channel, I'm dedicated to simplifying things. I'm dedicated to explaining concepts that might seem a little abstract or a little vague or a little difficult or perhaps a little overwhelming, in ways that actually make sense, in ways that are actually resonating, in ways that make things simple and easy to understand, and most importantly, in ways that people can implement. So what is this living in the end when it comes to your SP? And how do you actually do it? If I had to summarize everything in one piece of advice and tell you one thing and one thing alone about how to live in the end when you're manifesting your specific person, that would be relax, chill. Learn to relax, learn to chill, learn to trust when it comes to your SP manifestation. The problem most people have when they're manifesting an SP, especially when they're first starting out on their journey, is that they feel a need to do too much. They have a mindset and a mentality of, what do I need to do to get something or to get somewhere? And there's also a tendency to do more and more and more. And when they don't see things working or they don't see things changing in their 3D, their automatic reaction tends to be, what more do I need to do? What am I not doing? However, speaking from my own experience, including as a coach, but of course also from my personal practice as a conscious manifestor, the culprit, you guys, is usually elsewhere. The culprit, when you're not seeing things changing in the 3D or when you're not seeing them changing fast enough, usually, unless of course you are someone who is very inconsistent in your inner practice and in your mental diet, is not in introducing more techniques, adding more inner practice, adding more affirmations, adding more visuals, and so on. It usually lies on the opposite end of the spectrum, and that is relaxing about it, chilling about it, surrendering, as we say, to the desire, trusting that things are unfolding for you. I can't tell you the number of times people who have come to me for coaching have asked me, what more do I need to do? What else do I need to do? And that in and of itself signifies a high level of attachment to needing that desire to materialize, which is the exact opposite to what most of the time most people need to do, and that is relaxing, chilling, surrendering to it. From my experience, most of the time, most people are way too attached to the idea of manifesting their SP and manifesting their SP fast and it happening now, it happening yesterday if possible, that they forget the biggest fundamental of all in conscious manifesting. And the biggest fundamental of all is, who are you as the person who already has their desire? How do you embody the state of the person who already has their desire? It goes without saying that if you are the person who has their desire, you are naturally chill. You are naturally relaxed. You are naturally not worried about your manifestation. You are naturally surrendered to the unfolding of your manifestation. You are trusting, in other words, your manifestation to unfold in its own way, in its own time. And you, on your part, are already living in that contentment and that fulfillment of anticipating for that to happen. You already know that it's unfolding behind the scenes, and you are just enjoying the unfolding of it in the 3D, or you're positively anticipating the unfolding of it in the 3D if you are seeing no change in your 3D yet, and you know that it's manifesting for you any day. In other words, you are relaxing about it. You are chill about it. That is the living in the end, you guys, when it comes to manifesting your SP and really any manifestation. Because if you were right now the person who is in the relationship with their SP, who is married to their SP, who is being chosen by their SP, who is being proposed to by their SP, who is a priority for their SP, what is there to worry about? Wouldn't you be chill? Wouldn't you be relaxed? Wouldn't you be taking having your SP for granted? Certainly you wouldn't be worried, you wouldn't be obsessing, you wouldn't be despairing over that manifestation. You wouldn't be asking, how do I speed it up? How do I make it come faster? What more or what else do I need to do to make it happen? So this is it, you guys. If we had to give a summary of what is that end state, that state of the wish fulfilled when you are manifesting your SP, that state, more than any other state, is relax, surrender, trust, let it happen, be open to receiving it. Stop thinking that necessarily you need to do something else, or you need to do something different, or you need to tweak your inner practice and so on. Of course, as I said earlier, this comes with a little disclaimer. You need to already be someone who is consistent with their mental diet and your inner practice. This goes to all of you who are already consistent with your inner practice and your mental diet. And because perhaps you're not seeing results yet in your 3D, or you're not seeing much change in your 3D yet, are wondering, am I living in the end correctly? Am I doing things correctly? What more do I need to do? What else do I need to do? The best thing you can do for yourself and for your manifestation of your SP is to relax. Trust, enjoy your life, enjoy your time, live your life as best as you can, and trust and know that your manifestation is yours. And so, of course, it's coming to you in the 3D. Adopt this mindset, make that mindset and mentality shift, and you will see that your 3D is going to start changing and turning around much faster and much more smoothly than it had been up until now. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.